Hey guys, Kowalski here, and I don't have an intro. And in today's video, I surveyed 100 players in Rocket League to figure out why they play ones. Alright, getting right into it. The top result for this is 35% of people said they play Rocket League to improve. So they don't care about ones. Most of them said they don't even enjoy ones. They kind of hate it, from what I can tell. And they're just trying to improve and get better at the game. That's some dedication right there, playing a game that you don't even enjoy. Now, second up is warming up. 13% said they play ones to warm up for the other game modes. Get the mechanics warmed up because it kind of stretches you out, makes you really perform at your top level. So I can understand that. That's a pretty good reason to play ones is to warm up. So it's a little less boring than ones. I mean, one's a little less boring than free play. So, I can see why people would play it to warm up. And then the fourth result is to practice. So that's 10% people said to practice. Now, just from those three results, that's 57% right there, okay? 57% are playing exclusively to have a better experience in twos and threes, not for ones. They don't like ones, they just play it to have a better experience in twos and threes. That's insane. That's massive. Over 50% don't even like ones. They're just playing it to get better at the game or to get a better rank in the other modes. That's insane. Now, here is the really interesting thing. At the number 3 result is the people who said they play ones for fun. That is 12%. 12% of the people said they actually enjoy ones. Only 12% of people said they actually enjoy ones in Rocket League. That's insane. And when I pressed further on with this issue, a lot of people who didn't enjoy ones said it's probably mostly due to like the kickoff. Just the amount of kickoff goals in Rocket League is insane, and I mean, the only really way they can change that, I don't know, they can either change the positioning of the ball or something else, but Cynix needs to look into changing it because that's ridiculous, and only 12% actually only enjoy it. Now, looking at the other results, no one to play with came in at 8%. Okay, so 8% of the players just didn't want to solo queue, and this kind of matches up with the issue with teammates, which is at 5%. So together, just not wanting the solo queue is 13% basically, if you add those two together. So people didn't like the teams they're getting in solo queue, and they just don't want to. They just don't want to because it's not an enjoyable experience solo queuing in Rocket League. It really isn't. Playing twos and threes by yourself is terrible. If you ever mess up, it's an insanely high chance that you're gonna get like chewed out by your teammates. Or if you are playing well, it's really high probability that maybe your teammates just like shouldn't be ranked where they are, and it's not their fault. They're trying their best, or sometimes it is their fault they got boosted. But it's just not a good experience to solo queue. Honestly, I mean, most of the time it works out pretty well, but a lot of times it also cannot. So I can see why 13% were playing once just because they don't want to deal with that situation. Now, 6% played because they were pretty much burned out with the other game modes instead of bored of the other game modes, so they're just hopping onto ones, trying to, like, I guess, play a little more casually. And that's a big theme with results here, is most people don't care about their rank in ones. Not even people playing for fun care about their ranks in ones, okay? Let me tell you who cared about their ranks in ones. Two people. Two people said they actually care about their ranks in ones. They said they main ones, and they care about their ranks, and they actually enjoy it. So that's good. So 2% of the people, 2%. Come on, that's actually funny. 2% actually enjoy ones. All right, and then the rest is pretty much lackluster. It's all over the place. It's kind of a smorgasbord of results at that point. 3% said they're playing ones because either they had an injury or a broken controller, so they just don't want to lose their rank in the other game mode, so they're playing ones. And then 1% said he challenges people for money. So what this guy does, he goes into games and he plays ones with them, and at the end he challenges you to play a game of ones. Now here's the thing: this guy plays terribly in game, right? So I kind of suspect that he's kind of fishing people in, getting, he's building up their confidence against him, and at the end he challenges you for ones, and if you challenge, and if you accept his challenge, and do the duel for money, he's gonna turn up. He's probably like a hidden GC, just smurfing on kids, and he's gonna take all your money because he just suckered you. So obviously, I turned that guy down. That's highly suspect right there. Playing terribly and then offering challenging people for money. He's definitely trying to get some free money out here. And that's the results right there. The results I think were fairly interesting. I wasn't really expecting that few people to actually enjoy ones, and I wasn't expecting that few people to actually care about their ranks. I did kind of see where people are going for, where 57% were playing to improve their game modes experiences, because the vast majority of YouTubers who do tips and tricks videos tell you to improve your gameplay, you should play ones, and it's so true. And that's probably where a lot of those players are coming from, was from these YouTubers. You know, they watched a YouTube video, told them play ones to get better, so they're trying it out. And honestly, it works, so it's not bad. If you found this survey interesting, make sure to subscribe and let me down in the comments down below other surveys you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.